In this training video, I'm going to walk you through the process of how to create and add a certification test prep assignment to MindTap and then into Blackboard. Only certain courses have the ability to add certification style review questions into MindTap. You'll know if your course is one of those if you see the Inquisitive or IQ app in the app dock on your MindTap instructor dashboard. If you have this app available and you want to create a certification style assessment for your students, click on the IQ app, click on New Test to create a new test, give your test a name. If you choose to customize the test, then you can choose the individual questions that you want on the assessment. However, for the purpose of today's training, I'm going to let the software randomly pull the questions. You can then choose the areas that you want to assess. You can also choose your test banks, whether that's CMA and CMAS and CMA or RMA. I'm going to choose RMA here. And because this is an A&P exam, I'll need to scroll down to the anatomy and physiology portion, click the radio box here. I see that I have 120 questions in my pool of questions here. I can then choose the number of questions that I want on my assessment. So I'm going to knock this down to 25. I can also, if I choose to do so, put a time limit so I can truly mimic the exam that the students will be taking. I can then choose my feedback that I want to give the students, and I have the options to whether I want to shuffle questions for each attempt and the answers for each attempt. Once I select my parameters here, I will click Create. The exam that I created right here, A&P Exam 4, is now available, and I can view that by clicking on the View Test button. This will show me all of the questions in my assignment, as well as the answer. So this is an answer key for you. I now need to add this assignment to the MindTap learning path before I place it in Blackboard. To do that, I need to go back to the instructor dashboard and click on the plus icon where it says Add Content. Click Add Activity, and then click on Inquisitive Assessments. I will then see the options of assignments that I've created, and I'll need to choose the one that I want to add into MindTap. Select. I can then rename the activity, provide a description, choose whether I want that to be a graded assignment or a practice assignment, assign a point value, choose the number of attempts that I want students to be able to have on this assignment, and then I can choose a scoring strategy, whether I want to have the most recent score reflected in the gradebook, an average of all attempts, or the best attempt. I'm going to choose best attempt, and then click Create. I'll then need to decide where I want to place this assignment in the MindTap learning path. Because I'm putting this in Blackboard, I'm just going to leave this at the very end of the MindTap learning path. Press Save. And now you can see that assignment at the bottom of my MindTap course here. Now I need to link that assignment into Blackboard so that the grade on this assignment will flow into the Blackboard Grade Center. In order to do that, I will need to return to my Blackboard course. I will need to choose the week folder that I want to put this content into. I will select Tools, Cengage Learning MindLinks. Then I need to select the content for this assignment by clicking on Linked and then choosing the title that is linked to the course. And now if you remember, I placed that assignment at the very bottom, so I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the content here until I see the exam name. I'll click the radio button here and confirm selections. Click Save. Click Submit. And now I see that this link has been added to my Blackboard course, and a corresponding column has been placed in the Blackboard Grade Center for this assignment. Now when students click on this assignment, it will open up in MindTap. Students will read the directions and start the assignment.